out, but we were great because we're very dramatic. And the one thing growing up there and having Skipper as my friend very early on, we always looked around and thought, gee, things are messed up. But we always knew that we could make a difference. We could change things because we grew up in the civil rights movement for the African American community. We grew up listening to Dr. Martin Luther King speak. And the one thing that he said that occurred to me, and I'm not sure if it's because I think we must all be related. It sounded, of course, more eloquently put than my Sicilian grandmother, you know, or my Sicilian grandfather, who always said, the guy last standing wins. And so I thought, maybe you gotta be really stubborn and persistent. And what Dr. King said that struck me, which seemed similar but more eloquent, was that the arc of history is long, but bends towards justice. And what I got to see this year with President Obama being elected was I got to see his words become truth, because there, right in front of me, was justice. And I was sitting in the HRC hall watching it together, all of us watching it together, and I was thinking to myself, well, and watching Rick Warren speak, and thinking a lot of things, remembering an old movie that I saw when I was a little kid with, it was called Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Santa was acting really messed up. Apparently he didn't like the way Rudolph's nose was, and the fact that this one elf wanted to be a dentist instead of working in the toy factory. So, I couldn't help remembering that movie, watching it, thinking, wow, am I in the island of misfit toys here? I kept thinking, isn't this just where the elf and Rudolph landed just before they saved the day for Santa? And I was thinking, yeah. I was thinking, if we're persistent and we rise up and we never give up on what we know in our hearts is right. Now, I'm a straight person. I'm an ally because I'm a sister. I'm a cousin. I'm an aunt. I'm not an uncle, but you know, we're all related. And it's not going to go away, you see. It'll never go away until it's right. And the arc of history can bend towards liberty and justice for everybody, not just some. So do not give up. Do be persistent, because we shall overcome. I just want to say some important things about the amazing performances we saw tonight. I was so glad it started with religion, because, you know, I had my own thoughts about religion, like, why do I have to have somebody else's if we live in America? But, yeah, something to think about, because, you know, separation of church and state, that's why the Pilgrims came here, or something like that. Anyway, everybody was so fantastic, and I just got to say that Harvey Weinstein, that was last night. Oh my God, no. You know, and Harvey's voice is just as unique as mine, but, you know, but some of the things and most of the things that he says are so eloquent, and they make me feel inspired, and he inspired me a long time ago when he said that happy people don't self-destruct. So it gave me an inspiration that why should you just get mad when things aren't right? Why do you need to self-destruct? Why not stand up for yourself and have respect for yourself and prevail and be healthy, happy, and live to the fullest of your capacity? And I just started to look around me and think, why not everybody? So I just want to thank everybody that came here tonight and did this fabulous equality or standing up against inequality night that we're having here. And I want to tell you that 100% of the profits of tonight's benefit are going to be split among these 5 amazing organizations: the Empire State Pride Agenda, Equality California, Family Equality Council, Garden State Equality, and Vermont Freedom to Marry. Somebody else is going to do this. We are all going to do this together. Tell your straight friends, tell your mother, tell your father, tell your story.